Hello once again, all you lovely people out there in the land of the internet. It's me, that gaming nerd John, and we are continuing our playthrough of Citizen Sleeper. Delightful little gem. Very cool little style of kinetic novel in tandem with little decision branches here, trying to find our way forward and find a doctor so that we don't die and pay off some debts for an old man that gave us a empty cube to live in. That's always nice. But at least I'm not on this journey by myself.
What?
Oh, wake up! Wake up, sleeper. Cool. All right. So previously, we had just gone over to the shipyard, or the scrapyard, and just were scrapping things. And the game was like, "Hey, you can do other stuff." And so then we came to this menu here, and found out that there's a whole lot of shit we can do. So we've got $15. I feel like we need more money to do anything at the market.
I would still check the market anyways.
But yeah.
See what the goal is.
See what it is, yeah. See what's going on there. Boop. It's a bustling marketplace. Oh my.
You need
Oh my.
dice for this.
Oh my. Okay. That is a critical action. I see.
I would hold off on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait until I get a 5 or a 6er there. Why wander when there are hundreds of people that live and work within the bright market? All you need is the courage to approach them. No. Explore the market. Yeah, that one's risky, but it's repeatable, and it all feeds into that clock. Okay. So I'm betting...
Looks like you only need 3 in there anyways.
Mm-hmm. I'm betting that if we were to ask for directions, it would, like, completely fill it up. That's my guess. Alright, cool. We'll save that one for now.
Speaking of saving.
Yeah, right? Let's check out these docks. Like, let's just scout out places. Why not? Salvage sortie. It takes several cycles to reach the starward belt and return, loaded with scraps from the old wrecks.
I would wait on that one.
I don't even have actions. Notice there's no actions there.
True.
So I don't...
Probably because you have no way of...
I bet
covering
you
it right now.
this opens up as we get through more turns. Like,
Yeah.
this will be more part of the story. Okay. Oop.
Movement is a
Hello?
little weird, it
Hello?
seems.
Okay. The old doctor... Whoa.
Whoa.
Alright. So, we could steal the dock plans. Getting to know the Rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit. It means keeping your eye on new arrivals, too. Havanad run the Rotunda and their security watches the docks. Better to avoid attracting their attention. Okay, so there's positive and negative effects. I get it. Filled with passageways. Okay, so you could, like, explore it on your own. It's kind of risky, but it's not as dangerous as trying to steal the literal plans for this place. Interesting. Okay.
They couldn't just have a directory saying, you are here?
Right. Nah, man, not in this corporate-controlled future. Similar concept. Merchants willing to run the gauntlet of the Hellion system are rare, but those that do always return. Eventually. So it looks like this one's going to open in, what, 4 cycles? 4 cycles. And the other one's going to open in, like, 8 cycles. So it's really just, like, do we want to explore the market? Do we want to explore the inner workings of this corporation? Wait, there was another one. Yeah, shipyard. Oh my, that's another one. That's like another 8er. The only way to get to know a shipyard is to work there. No tourists here. You don't have a connection, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in.
If we had engineering.
Ugh. As a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. Danger! Also, -1. Screw that.
Probably why it's danger.
Yeah, right?
I'd
That
say
might be part of it.
let's just work at the...
Yeah, let's just work at the
scrap-
scrapyard. Yeah. Let's just try and do our best to help out Dragos. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm thinking maybe for this one, use the 3 that we've got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Do it. Working. Please? -1 energy. Big rough. Negative outcome. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just die. It's fine. Alright. What do we got? We didn't get it back to business either. That's
we have to get a positive outcome for that.
Yeah, I feel like we do. So maybe manual salvage? Because it's just safe, and then...
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sure, let's see what happens. Sick! +5 cryo. Nice. And then, I guess we'll just finish it out.
Yeah.
Might as well. Huh? Sick! Negative outcome, +5 cryo. Okay. That's fine. Alright, and we just call it a day.
We're gonna lose energy, though.
We are. I'm kinda scared.
Yeah, first playthrough, what do you expect?
Yeah, right. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Starving. Sick. Uh-oh.
What the hell?
This time, you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting, skeletal ring surrounds you. For a moment, you're gone, absent from your own body, stretch out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions, as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Ooh, I don't know. I kind of want to.
If Hollow Knight's not mean anything, do it.
Yeah! You find a point in the station, and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try, in a moment of impulsiveness, to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling pulling at you, insistently, as if it were a small child. Somehow, it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. You don't have any pants on. No. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. A new game mechanic unlocks. No. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel it waiting there, the station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored, and then it is gone. I'm starving.
I would probably change your thing.
Change my thing?
Your quest L1.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
To survive and repay.
Yeah, just survive and repay. Yeah, so Dragos pulled you out of the salvage. Okay, so like toggle tracking. Yeah, so now it's tracking it on the map.
Yeah.
So
I would say take a look at the market.
Maybe survive. Yeah.
We need to go hunt down food and shit.
Yeah, you're right. Because we were right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are gonna be here. Yeah. We're starving, so we need to there's not secretly a cache of food here, right? All right. Yeah, fuck it. All right, we made some money. Maybe we'll get lucky.
We got a 6.
We do have a 6. I think that might be what we do here.
Yeah, use it.
Let's go. 100% positive. Boom. Adoosh, baby! Alright.
+3 local knowledge.
You end up at a drink stall debating the finer points of the Solheim collapse. You try to remember all the tips your companions offer you. Hell yes. Alright. Action unavailable now, because I have a feeling that when I do this...
Food! I would do the food first.
Screw that noise. No, I'm kidding. Also, notice this.
Man.
Hardware exchange. Hello? Hello? Ah, yes.
Yeah.
D-pads. How do they work? Yeah, no, we're definitely going to the street pad vendor. Or street food vendor. Woo. Emphas is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red-flecked dressing. This smell is incredible. Emphas is an imposing street food vendor. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. I'm hungry. You join the queue. It's mostly made of off-duty salvagers, vac suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby mods, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing notes on bright market dives. Their words cut through with heavy spacer slang. Man, I gotta learn slang now. I gotta be hip with the hop. Eventually, it's your turn, and you shuffle to the front. Emphas speaks in a deep, even tone without looking up. First try is free. Thank him, because we're nice people. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy, the smoke makes your eyes water. That's the good shit. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. I know you sleepers, Emphas says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. Tell him a story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility, and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container, and the endless cycles spent within it. Literally, one. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had, but can never forget.
I think it's more of the box you were in.
Yeah, the original, yeah. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you're unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually, you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles. But next time, you pay.
It's not too expensive.
He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner's side and it shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the walk. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. You know it.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Oh, that's much better.
Thank God.
That is much better.
Oh, cool. Build a ship mind.
Eh?
What? Huh? You've heard talk of a fabricator owned by the Ort Exchange. With that and a few fragments, you could build a ship mind core.
Gain access to the Ort.
Fabricator. Okay. Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Alright, well, let's go say hi to the doctor now.
I agree. Emphas loves two things, stories and food. Ah, a kindred spirit. Maybe if you supply him with both, you can hear his story.
Eat there.
Eat. Okay.
Let's go say hi to the doc.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best call here. So, let's see. Boop. Hab block. A decaying habitation block. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway toward the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you're here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hab block, they have all made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself.
Yeah.
Look at the Enforcer! The Enforcer is looking down the corridor and you dare to glance at him. His purpose is unmistakable. He is there to intimidate, to threaten, and if necessary, carry out those threats. His broad shoulders are framed with a metal exoskeleton. A couple of mirror-like implants sit below his eyes like mercury teardrops. Subsidiary sense input, or aesthetic markers, you aren't sure. You also aren't familiar with the geometric blade-like tattoo on his arm, but you make a note of it. You avert your eyes when he looks back at the queue. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway and you catch a distant voice. "Send the next one in, Toshiro." The Enforcer jerks his head and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. Words are hard. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the Bright Market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above. And for a moment, you are transfixed by the motion. Sabine, a doctor in the Bright Market. Come, sit, calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please, sit. They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. How long have you been on the station? They ask, the scanner still to their eye. A few cycles. They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. A good assumption! They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying. They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SNR doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. To prevent bodies like yours, frames, as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping, they built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNR remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sound familiar? How do you know this? They shift in their seat. You aren't the first sleeper I've encountered. You wait for more, but they go back to their inspection. They swap your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you're unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else. Emulations like you, sleepers, as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm. And SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something. Anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help you. They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshiro outside. You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yadigan. They are influential in the low end. They gave me this space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, and sew up their wounded. She looks away. But Yadigan has connections, smugglers from the Starward Belt. mercenaries working for the corporations on Ember. If they can source the stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it.
Whatever you want, man.
I know. I have an inquiring mind. Why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face, but the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. Sick!
Oh.
Okay, so now it looks a little different.
Yeah, it looks like there's a cycle on.
Yeah, let's.
Clock on that one.
We'll check it out. Ah ha ha ha!
So we gotta wait.
But it's gonna take a few cycles, so 3 cycles. But the good news is we found a place to eat food.
Yes.
Also, market.
See if you can get in there.
Yeah, good point. Let's find out. What it is?
Sell components. You need a scrap component, which you do not have.
Yeah. However, boom. The flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. It's a risky play.
So we had
There's
to
an old ship mine fabrication stack in the back of the market.
We saw that, so
Yep.
we do have to do this.
Yeah.
That clock.
Yeah. All right.
But we can come back to that.
Yeah, we can. Those are still ticking away. I think
Back to the scrapyard.
it's still going to be in our best interest to help Dragos out.
Oh yeah.
Because like everything else is going to take some time, or it's just so risky.
Right now, the fact that we at least have the progress started on the doctor and have
And
a
we've
source
had
of
food. Yeah, that's big.
Is important. So
Yeah.
and we can wait those cycles out as long as we don't take too much damage, which we shouldn't.
Fingers crossed.
Well, especially since we have food.
Yes, that's true.
So let's just go ahead and get this done.
Yeah. I feel like the risky play is the right play because we have a 4 and a 3.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's perfectly reasonable. I'll try for the 4 first, see where it goes. If it's a really bad negative consequence, then we just screw it and do the safe play.
Which we lose 1 on anyways.
Yo!
Neutral.
I'll take it. Because it's still filled in the back to business.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to try for the 3 as well?
Yeah, sure.
It's our last action. Might as well do something risky. Risk it for the biscuit, baby! Oh, that's bad.
So we're gonna have to go back and eat.
Yeah. I wonder if that takes time. Hello? Ah, it does. Okay, well now we know. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
it's only 15 cryo. That's not bad.
Okay.
We've already made that, more than that.
Yeah, I'm willing to try it. Does it require? Yeah, it's just literally just put money in.
Yeah.
Yo, let's do it. Yeah, why not?
Get some of that energy back before we lose.
Boo! +3. That was the right time to do it.
Yes.
So now we know. +3 food.
Yep.
It gets us a fungus fan. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And
all
now
right.
we can lose 2 energy for sleeping.
Yeah. Nice. Excellent. Boom. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights, like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath the transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand these are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse. But you begin to try. Ooh, I feel like it's smarter to focus on the nodes? Like, the path to places, sure, that matters. But, like, what they are, I think is more important?
Maybe.
Yeah. Fuck it. The nodes are glassy, bright, but in all of this flow, the only solid and fixed points. You approach one, a pyramid, or a triangle. Dimensions are difficult here. And lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange. But before you can glimpse any further, the glass clouds and hardens, cutting you off. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied around you. Ah, crap. Okay.
Anybody got a coin?
Yeah, right? I'd like to ask for a coin from the audience, please. I'll do the first. The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle.
Oh boy.
The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. You open your eyes. Time is short.
It definitely is.
Indeed.
Oh shit.
Shit! Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail. It won't be long before they
I
arrive.
see 8.
I'm scared. Tutorial, the cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data. But be careful. These networks are old and strange. Press Y to toggle this view on and off. Y. Boop. Whoa!
Okay.
What?
Question mark.
What? Oh, wow. Okay, so this is like a whole nother map. Yeah, what is this gibber speak? What the fuck?
No, it's the same text.
Yeah. Keynode, Havenage agent,
Could have at least added some randomization to it.
Yeah, unless that's actually a message that's going to get on screen.
Wait, actually move to another one? Could be. But right now it's pretty much, it is the same text.
Yeah. Keynode, Yadigan agent. Okay, so we've got a couple of agents, we got a couple keynodes, we got a gate. Oh, this is wild. Alright, so hold on. Boop. 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 So, like, this one right here is close to where we are. Okay. Meanwhile, this one is close to the shipyard.
Oh, what are they, though?
Yeah.
Try poking one just to see what
I'm gonna
it
try
is.
poking the one near where we are. So, like, boop. Oh. Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. Fuck. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you will be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. We don't have a 3 or a 1.
No,
Mother frog.
Even though we have a +1 to that one.
A lone connection feeds into this isolated node. Its last access timestamp is 1,000 cycles ago. Holy crap.
3 years or so.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're going by Earth time.
If we're going by Earth time. Now, here's my question. Is it the same? It's not the same. Oh my. Oh my.
So, the only problem I'm seeing right now is there are a lot of things that require the dice.
Yeah.
It looks like you cap out at 5.
Yeah.
So,
There's a limited number of things that we can do. Okay, we're gonna have to pick one of
The
these.
good news is, this seems to be a lot of interface.
Yeah, and that's what we're good at.
Yeah.
So this is what we're good at. We're good at fucking around with this.
Yeah. I needed something else.
Yeah, I needed an item. They mentioned that. But we've got a couple of the dice that can actually work with this. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, part of a cache tucked away during the collapse. Who hid this and for what purpose? I think that might be the one we end up going.
We might have to find out
But
next time.
That'll have to wait for next time. Indeed. All right.
For our next cycle.
Indeed. You are not mistaken. Radical. That's super cool. So it doesn't seem like it's like a hacking minigame or anything like that, but it is so far. It does seem like it's another avenue for investing our dice. So like the action economy in this game is so razor thin. Like there's so many things
and
to
you keep
do.
Losing.
And it
if
seems,
you don't get that
if we don't get that
drugs.
stabilizer, if we don't get our drugs, then we suck. But we're timed on that, so like we will be able to do so in like what, 2 more turns?
Yeah.
It looks like, or 2 more rounds of action. That's radical. Yeah, very cool, very cool. I'm excited to try out that hacking thing next time. See what's up with that. If you are looking forward to us hacking the interwebs, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as that bell notification, so YouTube can tell you about the next time more glorious sleeping content comes out. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying. And as always, until next time, take it easy.
Nap time.